Financial Field. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Temple Owls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Sooners will kick it away to start. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Temple's offense will be first on the attack. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job at confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was
intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Got room on the return, and he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown Sooners!
I mean, you talk about coming out of the defense and setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick 6 on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Quickly to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. This could absolutely spin this game in another direction. They're going for it inside their own 30. Finds his tight end. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Simon. He's going up top. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
You know, oftentimes these slot receivers, they're not the biggest guys in the world, but they're really good at finding the open spaces in the middle of the field. And you saw that guy attack the defense in the perfect spot, making life easy for his QB.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And that is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. So Oklahoma's offense has its first opportunity of the day. They're led by a sensational signal caller. And, Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary. And there might be a few of them there.
Yeah, there's no mystery where this quarterback is going to be throwing the football and who he's going to be trying to pick on. They knew coming into this game this was going to be the matchup they want to take advantage of. Now, David, the defense and their coordinator are going to have to find creative ways to help out this cornerback and use safety coverage over the top, some zone, to try and get him as many doubles as they can. But you can't double cover all game long. This guy's going to be on an island from time to time, and you know that's when the quarterback's going to go after.
I was about to say, dude, I'm not giving you that opportunity. I'm not putting him on an island. I'm going to use zone coverages. I'm going to try to hide him as much as I can.
Oh, a lot of space. There he goes. And he just kept running, and he ran away from it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
14, Temple, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Plucks it out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Takes a hit as he fires.
And this offense has done a good job coming out the gate strong. They've been really, really good. This is the type of play, man, you can give momentum back to the defense, swing it back to the other side if you're not careful with the football.
Under fire. Trying to make... There he goes. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Firing to the right, complete. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Off the play fake. Unleashes to the end zone. Pass is broken up. Incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
It's hard in this area throwing over this big defensive line. They've got long arms. You saw it right there knocking that ball down on second down.
They're going to throw it on third and goal. Touchdown Sooners! Quick strike through the air for the score. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown it over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking downfield, it's McCoy. Starts to scramble to the left. That is just a sideline credit. Roll, catch, toe drag, everything you want. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. The RPO, it's complete. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got it in the middle, it's Stewart.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum, to swing back to the other side of the football field.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. On third down, he drops the throw. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we played one quarter. We reached the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. The Sooners will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarter.
Makes the catch on the left. Off to the races. Running inside the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Owls.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Gibson. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
It's a really nice job making the play. And you think about all the success they've had with Baker Mayfield and Jalen Hurts and Kyler Murray in recent years. But a big reason why those guys had success was they had big-time players on the perimeter getting open and making plays, too. It wasn't just all the quarterback position. They brought in some big-time recruits from high school at the receiver spot. This guy's no different. He has a chance to be the next great Sooner receiver.
Caught in the backfield, it's Sategna. Across the 25, he's got room. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
28, Temple, 7.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Dropping back, it's McCoy. He's going to fire deep. It's caught. Finds a seam at the 20. Touchdown, Owls! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got a man. It's Sategna. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Here's the handoff. Turns it on at midfield. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Oh, he wants it all. Catch and stride inside the 15. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Takes the handoff. It's up. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and can...
Touchdown Sooners! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, these guys are just on the same page. They rep this play in practice over and over and over for this exact type of situation. QB, there was no question where he was going with that football on that play.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Back to throw, it's McCoy. Intercepted, a first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make it.
And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
Motion from the back. Wants to fire on second down. He's got it on the move. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Grab behind the line. It's up. Touchdown Sooners! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. And after that last touchdown toss, look out, Baker Mayfield record could be going down for single-game touchdown passes.
Yeah, and you think of all the great quarterbacks and the records that they put up with the Sooners, man. It's impressive. And this guy having himself a day, spreading the ball around, touchdowns palooza. What a nice day.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Back to throw, it's McCoy. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Looking to throw on first down. Throwing right. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. Catch in the middle. It's Sategna. Right down the gut of the field. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Oklahoma! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On the move to his left. And he throws another interception, his third of the night.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Floating away. Quarterback's got the first. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Quick strike complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They're facing a 3rd down. Here we go. They'll try to get it through the air. He's got it on the run. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He's looking to pass. Looking for the goal line. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. He's got him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to throw it into the end zone on 3rd down? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners!
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Skips away from pressure. And he's got it inside the 35. Flying down the left side. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Philly. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Lincoln Financial Field.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Temple will try to boot this one deep to get the second half underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man, it's Hawkins. Using the quick game. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. While will they dial up on second and a long way to go. Got it behind the line. It's Thomas. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Barnes. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Sooners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go right back to the run. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. Nice move to pick up yardage. He breaks a tackle. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Sooners come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Pulls and fires complete. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Yards after catch. That's what this guy gives you. That was a simple slant pass. He caught it, made guys miss, showed you the speed, and it was pay dirt from there. What can you say about this guy's athleticism, man? He is such a weapon.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. He slings it deep to the left. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here comes the heat. Takes a shot as he lets it go.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
Looking down the left side. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. This offense has it with really good field position. Caught in the backfield. It's Kearney. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Got his man on the outside. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He calls for the fair catch and makes it deep in his own end, and he might have been better off seeing if that ball would just trickle into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll throw it. Makes the catch. It's Jones. Open space at the 25. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Owls have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. To the air, it's McCoy. Right down the middle. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Reads it, fires complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Able to run it out to the 28 on the last one. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. Keeps it and gets the 1st down. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. To run. Touchdown Sooners! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Going downfield for the big play. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Dropping back, it's McCoy. It's complete on the right side. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the 1st down. 1 for 2 on 4th down attempts so far, and we will get a 3rd attempt here. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Off play action on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield, it's Lewis. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Grabbed in the middle, it's Thomas. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Charcoal. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. quarterback will keep it. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the...
Looking for a huge play. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, trailing this much in the fourth quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
Scanning the field, it's McCoy. Right on the money.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back. Great place to start for this offense. Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Spins away from the defender. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. And the Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They go to the ground. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Sooners kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
Here we go, here we go.
Quarterback on the keeper. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has 1 stop.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options, making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal.
Set, ready.
Tight end now in motion. They'll try to blast their way in. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now it's 3rd and goal. To the air. It's Hawkins. Into the end zone. Touchdown Sooners. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
He makes the fair catch deep in his own end, and I get the criticism, but man, he probably wanted to at least save a few yards in field position. Sweet cut there. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
The Owls line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. It's a fumble! And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll go with a direct snap. Hard running there. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Quarterback running on the draw. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd.
And they sniff that draw out. When a draw, you really have to sell that pass like you're going to throw the ball down.